Very good.
Just doing what I'm told.
We're setting the tone. All right, are we good? Is that good right there? Are we on? Oh, I love it. We started. Okay. Thank you all first from the deepest eternal love that I have that you came here tonight. Make no mistake about it. It was your choice to come here. You may have not consciously or unconsciously in a way aware that you actually chose to be here. I met her when I first was at the vet. Walked in, smile on her face. I gave her my blood. Thank you. She gave me a survey. I took it, gave it back. We became friends every time I come in and say hello. And then the other day I was walking by on the way to a transgender support group. The Veteran Administration started. Awesome. And I saw her and I said hi and smiled. And she says, yeah, every time that you just come in here, you just light up the place. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I gave her a big hug. And I said, here's my flyer. Come to this because there's a reason. Because I know I get this connection. So you guys get a connection. Your whole life is connections. Your whole life is synchronistically put together to get you to do one thing. Wake up. And if you're in this room right now, you are awake. Make no mistake about it and do not fear it. Because what you are doing is kicking out the supports of what you would call your reality. And you are putting in the supports of the divine. Your higher self, your total self, your all-encompassing more than you are self. You define yourself as this, you define yourself as your car, as your clothes, as your job, and what I've done, you separate and you try to become something, but what you are is infinite, is connected, is one, is eternal love, is the flower, is the tree, is the bird, the cloud, the air, the rain, down into the wonderful ground. Up in the wonderful roots, sprouting the trees so the birds can have a home. You are the bird. You are everything. You are one. As we all are. Make no mistake about it, you all are eternal love. Think of yourself as that every single day, that you are eternal love. Now, what I want to talk about today in specifics is your personal reality. First, let me define this. Personal reality. If everyone could understand their imagination for a second. Everyone imagine maybe a house, maybe a beach. Imagine that, if you will, whatever attracts you in that imagination. Who is imagining that? You. Who else is there? No one. Why? Because it's your imagination. This is the same thing. You're imagining this. Your imagination is so powerful, you are imagining it so much that it seems real. That feels real, it must be real. You are that big of a creator. That's how large and infinite you are. Through the times we forgot who we were. That was the whole idea. But now you're remembering that you are more than you are. You feel something inside of you. You've always had those wonderful moments of, how did that happen? How did I manage to figure that out? What gave me that idea? You can equate it if you want to God, to Jesus, to Buddha, to Muhammad, whoever you choose. But make no mistake about it, I am a catalyst to get you to realize that that entity you're giving your higher self to is you. Is you. Which means you are the creator, the infinite one, the source, the all. You are him, her, it, whatever you want to call it. That's who you are. Creativity took itself and split itself into an infinite number of consciousness. You, 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 you. You all were chosen by creativity to live. Chosen. In that of itself, you have the right to create whatever you choose. Literally. You are creating now in an infinite number of universes, dimensions, parallels. Call it what you will. Whatever is the ringy-dingy in your mind, that's what you're doing. But here is humanity. The game of all games. let's have a species. Let's create a species that forgot who they were. What? Yes. They're not going to remember. When you incarnate as a human, this spirit becomes this flesh. Your spirit is having a human experience. You will not remember who you are. And the whole game in play, it is a game. It is a play. And you all are doing your individual roles. You have to forget, and somehow we have to, without actually waking up ourselves and say, surprise, here it is. What you actually do is have to figure out how to wake each other up. How to remember that we are all. How to remember that we are eternal love, that we are the creators. With no help of lifting the veil, opening the curtain. How do you do that? And we figured it out. Because we are here right now having this conversation. 50 years ago, you guys would not be here if you were alive at that time because you would not understand that. 100 years ago, there would be no way. If I was talking right now, think about this. I am talking in a new parallel of you're the creator. But if you are conflicting that God is separate from you and you must worship him, and this hurts you, then good. Because now you understand the choice. But if you can relate to Judaism, all the 12 tribes, when they were looking at Jesus, how hard for them it was to accept God on earth instead of separate from God. You're experiencing the same thing. You're going, wait a minute, there is only JC and the boys. That's the way I'm getting to heaven. And I have to be spiritually poor in the family. And enrich myself by living at the mercy of the world. Thanks for playing. Let's try again. You're the creator. You choose your reality as you see fit. Now, here's the personal reality part. Here we go. Are you ready? This is it. Listen close. One thing. By the way, there's no magical pill. Here it is. Your beliefs. That's it. I'm fine with my beliefs. Okay, perfect. Then create literally $1,000 stack right there. Go. Anybody. I'm waiting. Because if you believe you can do that, then you can. But if it's not there, then you don't believe. You may think you believe, but there's an underlying tone somewhere. I want to be rich. I want to be famous. I want to be this. I want to be that. But you are not allowing yourself to do that. Why? I'm telling you, it's your beliefs. Here's how it works. Here's your conscious mind. Right now, you all are conscious. You're receiving this 3D reality. This 3D reality is being received as real because you were taught that's the way the world is. It's God's will. Yeah, but fight for your limitations and stay in limitations. Understand? Every time you tell yourself you don't afford it, you can't afford it, I can't do that, that is not you, that is your belief. That is your belief. You are excellent in one aspect of your life, but I'm a compartmentalizer. I can't do it over in this part of my life. I can create this, but I can't do that. Yeah, I feel good, I got a knack at it. It was coincidence. I just fell into it. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You created it. You are constantly talking to yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, awake and dream state, all the time telling yourself to wake up, giving yourself clues as a collective and as an individual. How much you fight that is your judgment against it, saying there's no way that I am the creator. I cannot be that. Then wait a minute. If all the books say the creator is eternal love, is there anything bad that can exist as love? And if you were created in his image, then why aren't you eternal love? Why would eternal love have an ego? Why would eternal love want to punish his own kids? Because they forgot who they were? Stop. It was a great idea and it worked. Because what Christianity did for us, and I'm going to throw you for a loop here, because I want to give you the catalyst of change, the choice, the free will that you have in place. Christianity took us from one God separate to I am in God. It allowed that. I am telling you that you are the creator. Are. Don't worship, love. Don't set on high. Equality. We're all equal. Thank the Creator for the United States of America. No matter your pain and suffering that you're feeling in it, it brought all of us together to show that we are all individual expressions of creativity. No matter how we look, or how we sound, or the food we eat, or the gods we serve, it doesn't matter. It shows us that is me. Because when I judge that, I'm judging myself. That's the lesson. We only exist in the reflection of the mirror of each other. There is no action in the world like interaction. Because when I am with somebody, I am learning about myself. And the more I understand that they are loved, the more I am loved. The more I put out love, the more I get back love. Yeah, but people they're assholes, Roxie. Yeah, they are. But love them for that. You know why? Let's put ourselves in their shoes. They grew up, let's say, with an abusive father. They tried their hardest. They did everything they could to earn that love and never got it. Because that love is what fed them. That love is what clothed them and nurtured them. And when they tried to give, they were rejected. Because that person was rejected. And that person was rejected all through history. The idea of waking up. Do not blame anybody for anything that they are because it's cultural beliefs. All of us, let's go over to Australia. None of us are the same. We're born in Australia. Does anyone going to be the same person? Not a chance. You're going to have your own individual cultural beliefs. When you wake up, then you have your process of understanding. But before then, what are you doing? You're fitting in. That kid was fitting in. The guy that no one likes was trying to fit in. He was rejected, so he built that wall of security around and says, nobody's going to hurt me anymore. I'm crying inside and I don't know how to tell. No one will help me. So I'm going to build that wall and I'm going to say, get out of my way. And that's what they do. So love them. Because every single action has an equal and an opposite reaction. If you give me hate, I will love you. Because I know that there is in existence only one thing that everything encompasses, and that is love. Hate cannot exist in love. It can't. Because it's not hate. It is actually love that someone took that and made it hate. Their perception. Trying to bring it out. Trying to say, oh, I can't express myself, so here it is. Anyone here ever blow their top? Get ticked off? Good. That's okay. Get that energy out. Store that energy and get disease, maybe. Explode later where you don't want to explode. Do something you really didn't want to do, that kind of thing. The beliefs that were put into place is all they are. Step into their shoes and realize that. Walk a mile, good saying, in someone else's shoes to understand them. So when you're looking at a person and you don't understand why they're in action the way they are, just tell them, hey, I'm a human and I love you. That right now shocks people. I hug everyone. Why? I never run out of hugs. There is that connection. We are all spiritually one. Make no mistake about it. Everybody knows they're telepathic right now. Everybody knows they're telepathic to a good degree. That is not a mistake. That is not a fantasy. If something is in existence, it's real. We know it, it must exist. So, telepathy. I finish sentences for people. You finish sentences for people all the time. When you walk into a room, you look at a person, and then all of a sudden there's an attraction. That is telepathy in action. So now you have another choice in front of you. You have the belief that there is telepathy or not. Choose. Either way, I love you. Because I know the one thing that you are doing, you are eternal love, so you are always choosing the highest excitement that you know and understand how to do. And I'm just using telepathy as an example. Teleportation. Oh no, we can't do that. Yes, we can. And a lot of us do it a long time. Usain, the sprinter from Jamaica, broke the world record. Watch it again. YouTube it. No human is supposed to go that fast. They keep saying that. He teleported. Maybe not a lot, but there's no doubt. Slow that video down and there's going to be steps that are out of sync. Just to let you know. So you can see that that is possible. Then it's your choice to believe in it. Now listen. You can say the words, this is why all self-help books fail. Because they tell you to positively, over and over again, affirmation, affirmation. Great! You have to have the intention behind the filter of belief. Isn't it easy to be poor? It's so simple. Because that's what the world told you. You have to afford this. If not, you're going to do this. And you're, fear, I'm poor. Oh, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen, this will happen. Your conscience, ego, mind is trying to solve the problem at all times. But what you're not doing is taking this eternity of knowledge, your intuition self, your voice that, oh, I can't tell you. Modern psychology says you can't listen to the inside. It's all messed up in there. It's dark. It's Wicca. It's the evil side. Go there. There's only love. Listen to that higher voice. Give the conscious mind a break. It needs it. So take that filter, that energy, instead of just faking it, believe it. Because right now, every single second of your day, you're believing in something. You are trusting something. Otherwise, there would be no creation. You are expecting your house to be there. Your house is not there until you see it. Literally. Because it's only imagination. You think it's still there. It's not until you create it in the moment. Guess what? I just created myself. Again. Hi. Again. I just got here. Here I am. Hi. That's how it works. And it's that fast. You really have to understand. This motion is this cup disappearing, reappearing, disappearing, reappearing, disappearing, reappearing as I'm creating it every single second. That's how it works. But we gave us time. So then there's time. It looks like a one scene. Stop. Pause. Okay, got it. Moving, 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 moving. Okay, it's a movie. Series of movies put together. You are creating through your beliefs. Anyone ever magically just go out and set something and you made it happen? All of you have. Whether you wanted to buy, you had an idea of buying a car or a necklace or a new job or something. You created it. If you want to get mechanical about it, okay, here's how it works. You get a thought. A thought becomes action immediately. You start forming the atoms and molecules around you to put it together. You believe enough in it without doubt, which is, I'm sorry, I'm not worth it. Think about that one. You deserve it. You can do it. I love it. I want it. I'm going to get it. I don't care how I'm going to get it. You drive it, and then poof, it's there. You equate it to, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened. Yes, but you made that happen. You took it all together. You put all the things into place to make this happen. I woke up in September. All I wanted to do was talk. I'm talking. I'm loving it. This is what I want to do. I want to show people that they are more than they are, that they are eternal love. And I have one thing only that I ever want to do for eternity: service to others. I want to service humanity to show them that they are eternal love. In that mirror of reflection, I will get service to me. I serve others to serve me. Because I do deserve it. Because I'm here. I need to eat. I need a car. I need gas. I need food. I'll get it. I always get it. Magically. It comes in. I don't know how. I don't care. But I know I put it out there. And I believe it with conviction, vigor, vitality. I have no doubts that the Creator, which is me, together, the all are one, the one are all, will take care of me. I kicked out reality and put in the infinite Creator as my love, as my support, as my to give to thee all. So in whatever way I can. So I came here to do this. You came here to hear this. You guys put this conversation together for you to hear. Some people will resonate high on some part. Some people will resonate on this part. It doesn't matter. Whatever you get out of it, if it is understanding the belief that this is not my belief, but it's someone else's belief, so maybe I can look at it, then I've done my job. Then you guys are now realizing you can actually choose your reality all the time. It starts with your physical appearance, by the way. The way you see yourself is your first, and then the world. Look at your reality around you. You are a direct reflection of what you believe. You don't like it, change it. Why can't you change it? Figure it out. How do you figure it out? Identify. Define that belief that you don't like. When it is there and you're like, okay, that's simple. I want to believe this. Dig deep. Because what I've been finding in my conversations, in my consultings, in my meetings is acceptance is huge.